If you are feeling tight and you need a full body routine, look no further because here is a quick and easy stretching routine that you can do in a very short amount of time. The one thing I do want you to promise to me is if you don't have the time right now, save it for later, come back to it and perform the whole routine at once and let me know how you feel after in the comments. But other than that, let's get started.
We're gonna start off opening up the pecs a little bit with a half kneeling pec stretch. You can do this on the wall, you can do this in a doorway as well. So one knee on the ground, one leg out in front, elbow about shoulder level, maybe a little bit higher. Then from this position, pull your shoulder blade down and back so it will look like this, and keep that position the whole time. Don't let that shoulder roll forward. So here, elbows up. Again, you can do this in a doorway. And then from here, all you're going to do is shift your hips forward until you feel a light stretch in the pec. Hold it for a second or two, bring it back. Relax, and then back into another rep. We're gonna shoot for 10 reps on each side. So let's get it started. So 10 reps, I like to keep my hips pretty square, so pretty forward the whole time. Then from here, let's go. So just a nice little light stretch. Good one, good two, good three, good four. Again, this is really good for those posture muscles, especially if you're kind of hunched over all the time. Getting the pecs to loosen up and open up a little bit will make those shoulders pull back a little bit easier. Good six. I think that was six. Good seven. Good eight. Good nine. And 10. I'm going to turn it around. We'll hit 10 on this side. So here, shift forward. Good one. Good two. Good three. Four. Five. Good six. Good seven. Good eight. 9, and last one, 10. You even get a little bit of hip flexor in that stretch too. So that is the half kneeling pec stretch. Now we're gonna go into T-spine cat-cows. So if you've been here before, you guys know that I love cat-cows. We're gonna concentrate a little bit more on the T-spine on this one. So we're gonna start on all fours, hands on the ground. We're going to sit our butt onto our heels. If this is too tough for you, you can put something in between your butt and your heels, maybe a pillow. Pillow works well, rolled up towel. And then from here, all we're going to do is arch our back or round our back and then drop our chest down. You can move the head with you if you need, like this, to make it a little bit easier, or you can, again, just round out through that mid-back and dropping the chest. 10 reps here, nice and controlled again. We never really want to go too fast in all these movements, so not too slow, not too fast, kind of right in the middle, and we'll shoot for 10. So round it out, pushing away from the floor, drop the chest down, round out, drop it down, that's 2, good 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, drop the chest down, 8, 9, and 10. Drop the chest down. Whew. Feels good. So T-spine cat-cow, 10 reps. Pigeon pose, number 3. One leg out in front. I like to start in a push-up position. Then you bring one leg up. The more parallel or more in line your shin is with your shoulders, the tougher the stretch. So if it looks like this, you're gonna get much more stretch than if your foot or leg is like this. Either one is perfect, depends on how flexible you are. I like to go kind of like right in between. And then from here, all we're gonna do is hang out. Hold it here, you can drop down to your elbows, make it a little bit more intense. Find what works best for you. 1 minute hold. I need to grab my timer real quick. 1 minute. I'm gonna drop in and we will get it started. So 1 minute each side. If you start to feel a little bit looser as a stretch goes on, you can always shimmy your leg back to increase the stretch, or you can get that front leg in more in line with the shoulders, or you can just hang out here. Make sure you're breathing. If it's too intense, usually people will stop breathing. They'll hold their breath. So if you're kind of struggling holding your breath, probably ease off a little bit. 20 more seconds to go. Ten more seconds. Man, this one feels good. All right. Switch sides. And are you guys ready? All right, let's start it up. And also, don't feel like you have to stay in this position. If you're not feeling it as much, you can always kind of like shimmy around a little bit, kind of turn your body in certain directions, find can't talk. Find what's tight on you. For some people, they might not even feel it like this, but maybe if you rotate your body towards your leg, you might feel it a little bit more. Just kind of play around with it, freestyle. 30 more seconds. Good, 10 more seconds. All right, 1 minute each side, pigeon pose. And then our last one we're gonna finish up with, or our last of our 4 stretches, is what I like to call hamstring 90-90. We'll be on our back. And then you're going to bring your knee so it's over your hip. So that's where I call it 90-90. So 90 degrees here, and then the knee will be 90 degrees. Hold onto your leg. And then all you're gonna do here is extend your leg up. We're gonna get a good stretch on our hamstring. It's also good for the nerve too, but kind of play around with how much of a bend you have here. I like to, again, 90-90 is pretty good. And then from here, head back, and then just kick your leg up. If you pull your foot like this, if you flex your foot and do it, it's gonna be a lot tougher. Point your foot away. Might be a little bit easier. You might feel that hamstring stretch a little bit more. Again, find what works best for you, what feels the best for you. And 10 reps on each side. Let's do it. Get 1, get 2, get 3, get 4, get 5, get 6, get 7, get 8, 9, 10. Switch it up. Got my cell phone in this pocket, so hold on 1 second. There we go. And then 10 reps here. Get 1, get 2, get 3, get 4, get 5, get 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hamstring 90-90, 10 reps on each side. That's it for the mobility exercises and stretches. And now let's go into our strengthener stability exercise. And it's going to be a tall kneeling to a half kneeling position. So this is tall kneeling, both knees on the ground, and then half kneeling looks like this. One knee out in front, or one leg out in front, one knee on the ground. And then you're going to just transition from this position to this position and then back. But I want you to try to control the movement as best as possible. So I don't want you to go, really try to make a nice little arc here, and then bring it out in front, and then bring it back. Really good for hip stability, good hip range of motion, core stability. If you need to hold on to something, maybe you need to put your hand on the wall or place your hand on something out in front just to concentrate on that. That works perfectly fine too. See which one you can do. Give this one a try first. If that's too tough, go ahead and hold on to something. So 10 reps on each side. Try to minimize the movement as best as possible. So try not to be swaying all over the place. Let's give it a try. Good one. Good two. Good three. Good four. Good five. Good six. Seven. And love these. Good eight. 9. Nice and slow. 10. Let's go to the other side. Whew. Good 1. Good 2. Good 3. Good 4. Good 5. Good 6. 7. Ooh. Good 8. 9. And last one. There we go. 10 reps each side. Tall kneeling to a half kneeling position. And that is it.